Hey guys, it's Shy. Welcome to the channel if you are new, and if you're not, hey boo. So for today's video, I did get my hands on the new Singe Beauty Paisley Hoot eyeshadow palette. Now this is an influencer brand. This is from Angelica Nykiewicz here on YouTube, and she reviews a lot of indie brands. Sometimes the mainstream makeup is just really redundant and boring, and Angelica really does colorful looks, and she just makes playing in color like really fun. So I really enjoy watching her content. So if you guys want to see my thoughts on this palette, if you guys like it here, if you like my vibe, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into this tutorial. I have the Singe Beauty Paisley Hoot eyeshadow palette. I am such a neutral tone lover, so when this palette came out, I was like, yes, I definitely want to try that. This is what the color story looks like. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the range and depth of it. I love that you do get a matte white and a deep dark brown. You also get some warmer tones, mustard yellow, and this beautiful green shade right here, and you do get some cooler tone shades. I think that this is such a well curated eyeshadow palette, and it does also include one multi-chrome. Now I paid for this myself. I did order mine on launch day, which was October 3rd. Okay, how iconic is that she launched on Mean Girls Day? And because I live in Texas, I'm literally an hour from Austin, where she is located. I'm not really sure where her warehouse is, but I received mine yesterday, which was Sunday, and today is October 6th. All the colors are literally speaking to me, but we'll see which way I go. I'm of course priming with the P. Louise Rumor 5 base. For my transition shade, I'm going to be taking the shades Corduroy and Earthy, and I'm just going to mix those two. And this is my first time trying out this formula, so we're just going to tap those shades into the crease, and that looks absolutely gorgeous, and the pigment is definitely showing up. To blend out the edges, I'm going to be taking the shade Velvet, and I'm just going to tap that on the edges. Oh my god, this is such a beautiful, beautiful color. And I feel like this is literally like the perfect fall palette. And it's such an interesting color story, which is why I really am attracted to Angelica's like makeup style, because it is more grungy. It does, you know, she does play with color, she plays with grungy tones. Her makeup style is a little bit different from mine, and I really appreciate that, because in a world of everyone like be different, okay? And as you can see, the blend is there, okay? The colors look really beautiful together. Next, I'm taking this dark brown. It is a very cool tone brown called Boogie, and I'm just going to use this. Ooh, yes, it's like a black brown, which I love because it's not as harsh as a black, but it's perfect. And then I'm just gonna go back and forth and build up the pigment, and as you can see, it is layering very nicely. And honestly, trying to pick a shimmer is really hard. You have this beautiful pink shade called Funky, this beautiful rose gold called Tie-Dye, this chevron color, which is kind of like a turquoise slash green. Then you have this beautiful neutral shade called Glam Rock. You get this multi-chrome called Groovy. You get this white iridescent shade called Disco. And then we have Jumpsuit, which is more of a bronzy color. Honestly, Groovy and Chevron are really calling my name. I'm not really sure what I want to go into. I think I want to go into Chevron. So taking Chevron, I'm not cutting the crease or anything, and I'm just going to tap this all on the lid, and that looks stunning. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to take a little bit of Groovy, and I'm just going to apply that right here. That way we have a nice blend, because Groovy still does have that green to it. That is so pretty, so gorgeous. I'm gonna go into Earthy and just blend this outer corner right here. And this is what the eye is looking like. I really love how it turned out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add some liner, lashes, and I'm gonna do this eye off camera. Now that the face is baking, I kind of want to finish up the lower lash line. I'm gonna take Earthy right here, and I'm just gonna run that underneath the lash line. And I picked Earthy because I didn't want it to be too warm, using corduroy. I didn't want to use corduroy. I didn't want to use corduroy because it was just a little too warm. I don't want my lower lash line to be that warm. Now I'm just taking Boogie and I'm placing that as close to the lash line as possible right here. I'm going back into Chevron and adding that to the lower lash line and the inner corner. And just to make that inner corner pop a little bit more, I'm actually gonna go into the shade Disco, which is like an iridescent white, and I'm just gonna pop that right here just to kind of lighten up that green. Singe Beauty also dropped, I believe it was 9 lip liners, and of course I had to pick up a good chocolate brown. I picked up one of their evocative lip liners, and I picked up the shade Messy Mahogany. I have not swatched this color, and I'm hoping that it's literally like the perfect brown for me. This is what the component looks like. So I love that the packaging is white because it's gonna be easy to find in my makeup collection. A lot of my lip pencils that I have are black. It is a wooden pencil, so let me go ahead and swatch it on the hand. And this is what the shade looks like. I hope that it's gonna be dark enough for me. It kind of reminds me of MAC Cork. For me, I like something a little bit deeper, but we're still gonna try her. I'm not gonna count her out yet. Gonna powder the lips. And honestly, that is a perfect brown. I was really nervous because I thought it was going to be too light, but I kind of like this color. It reminds me of Limitless Brown from Makeup Forever, but this kind of has like an olive undertone to it. It's not a straight up chocolate brown. And I feel like this looks a lot softer on the lips. And this is what Messy Mahogany looks like on my lips. I do wish it was a little bit darker. And for the lip color, I'm taking Blankety because I just want something nude. let me fix my hair and we're gonna get into my thoughts on the Singe Beauty Paisley Hoot palette. So now that the face is officially done, let's get into my thoughts on the Paisley Hoot eyeshadow palette. This is such a beautiful color story. I think it is perfect for the fall. The shimmers are actually incredible and the mattes were easy to blend. I'm really happy that I picked out this palette as my first palette to try because this is perfect for fall. It is perfect all year round. You can create so many different types of eye looks. You get a mix of warm and cool tones, so anyone can really create a look. I do like the pop of green for a little bit of color, and I'm really excited to see what else she has for the future. As far as the lip liner, Messy Mahogany, I do wish it was a little bit deeper, but as you can see, it looks really gorgeous on my lips paired with a nude lip liner. But I hope in the future that there will be an extension of shades. And those are my thoughts on the Paisley Hoot eyeshadow palette. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.